Good morning, kids. Today we're going to do another one of our Old Testament to New Testament connections. Remember, God's word is all consistent throughout. It's his one revelation of his son, Jesus Christ, and his redemption of mankind. And it's really cool to see something from the Old Testament have a connection to something in the New Testament. But I want to tell you something first. I love rules. Have you seen these in our children's classrooms? We have 3 really simple rules: obey, be kind, and be a helper. And those are all things that we can find in God's word. And you know what? When we all follow these rules, it really helps us have a wonderful class. We learn about God's word, and everybody leaves feeling respected and cared for. And we know that these help our class function really well. And so I like that. I really like that about rules. They're very clear cut and they help us know how to treat one another. And did you know that God's word is full of rules and laws? Both the Old Testament and the New Testament are fact, but they start, of course, first in the Old Testament since it came first. We find them in the 10 Commandments, and there's so many more in the Old Testament. And they tell us how we're supposed to act towards God and act towards one another. And they were such a wonderful thing that David from the Old Testament, when he's reading God's law, he says, "Oh, how I love your law. It is my meditation all the day. Your commandment makes me wiser than my enemies, for it is ever with me. I have more understanding than all my teachers." Did you know that knowing God's law can make you smarter than your teachers? That's really cool. And the Old Testament is full of those ways that we should treat one another. So you might be tempted to think, okay, what does that have to do with the New Testament? Well, Jesus comes in the New Testament, and we see that he comes and he specifically talks about the law of God. He says, "Do not think I've come to get rid of the law of the prophets. I've not come to get rid of them. I've come to fulfill them. For truly I say to you, until heaven and earth pass away, not the smallest iota, not a dot, will pass away from the law until it is all accomplished." And iota was a tiny little Greek letter. It's that little baby I and a dot. Super little. So Jesus is saying, I didn't come to get rid of these things. God's law is beautiful. He echoes David's praise of God's law and says, I am the fulfillment of it. I am the atonement. I came to fill up the true purpose of the law's original meaning. And that's so amazing. And that's how we connect our Old Testament to our New Testament. And if you like those kind of connections, I invite you back next Sunday, October 10th, because we have a special missionary, a Messianic Jewish missionary who's coming, and she's going to tell us what an apple and honey have to do, from the Old Testament, have to do with Jesus, our Messiah. That's going to be really, really cool, and there'll be a special craft for kids next Sunday evening. I hope you can make it to see what an apple and honey have to do with Jesus. I'll see you next week.